Hello, everyone. I think we're live. How's it going? Having a day, but I want to play some. I'm trying to be better about streaming when I play. I've been in a bread. Couldn't start a stream by mashing your face full of food, but here we are. Okay. Left off being arrested, losing all of our stuff again. Buddy is in jail. Set up for execution for poaching because he's a fucking dick. I said take these to the bottom of the hill. I think. Watch some other guy walk this way. I have no idea. We're gonna walk with this. If it's the wrong direction, it'll suck. There's a guy walking this way with the bag. Sacks to the coal shack. I think we're going the wrong way. According to this marker. Whether we actually are or not, I do not know. Borrow a horse. Hope I keep my horse. My horse was so good. Find out what we keep or don't keep.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls.
It's so weird not having my monitor set up like normal. So cold in here that my left monitor doesn't want to turn on. It warms up a little bit.
Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
The next few days it's gonna be way colder here. It's gonna be below 0 Fahrenheit. Guessing this is the coal shack. They need to do like signs up. I just assume I know where the coal shack is.
Mind your own business. I want to work this off and get out of here.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
I'm a doctor.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer. Till we meet again.
I could take your clothes. I was gonna steal from that chest too, you bastard. Little gladiator room down here. Keep some humanity. Wash off your face, buddy. Did I get it back? No. Did I catch up? Get to exactly where I was with slightly better / worse stats in different ways? Yes. Oh, this is a bathroom. Are we past that point now? Yes, we passed that point yesterday. So now I have arrows. I just need a bow. I can fight. He's gonna go up there. I don't have lockpicks. Touche, game. You're just used to having all your stuff. I'm not supposed to wander. I'm not supposed to get caught where I'm not supposed to be. Guard and him came out of this room. Steal the longsword so we have a weapon. Ooh, all the halberd options here too. Again, we don't have lockpicks. Technically, you're the most valuable. Stick you in my back pocket. Pretend like I wasn't here. Why am I arming myself? I don't know. I just got a feeling. Yeah, I know. I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, game. A little bit of alcohol, because you never know who you're going to need to bribe off. Up here. How to get yourself screwed if you get caught. Very hard chest. Nothing else to really interact with up here. I wish there was a way to peek out doorways so you could see if someone was out there or coming. Oh, hiccups. Okay. Kinda got a weapon. Got a little bit of alcohol. But I'm taking too long to deliver this bag, so guards could get suspicious. Coming down.
I'm sorry.
I know, we're moving. I'm slow. Watch the horse shit. What's up, buddy? Which castle are we actually at? Oh, we're at the main castle. Wasn't sure if we were down at the fortress or not. Wonder if we can talk to the saddle guy. On the way back, we'll see who we can talk to.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot.
See anything in there? No, just a weird rope. Can't open that door. Blacksmith's here. They said I could talk to him after hauling sacks. This guy's working on wood. This door is open. There's a guard there. Let's see if he warns us if we try and go in there. Great to get a lockpick or two. Do we keep all of our skills and stuff? We just lost all of our actual gear. Yes, okay. Use a battle cry during your fight. Not only does it give you courage, but will also put fear in enemies' veins. As a result, the morale will decrease and they're more likely to give up, run away, or just generally find it harder to fight you. Guess we'll get Dreaded Warrior. Not that I ever used that ability, but this dude in there is slacking. Just sitting in the corner with a sack.
On your way.
Yeah, I figured as much.
By the way, you lot all think running the castle is a piece of cake, but for sure, Chamberlain.
Can't talk to them.
It was nice. Good food.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Ooh, it's
Can't
him.
you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
What's up, Magda? I'm Henry, and I'm not very good in bed, according to the lady last night. It was not a good lay.
Aye, I'm new here. Just like Wojtek here.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off?
We
I
have
wouldn't want
cockblocked
to
this guy like
repeat of
5
our
times.
last disagreement.
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle? Ooh.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
Ooh. Fuck this guy. Kinda got us screwed here.
If you want to fight, I'll be happy to oblige. But not here, and not now.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Uh-huh. What's in here? Close the door behind me. More sleeping quarters, no lockpicks. So I'd love to just find a lockpick sitting around. I don't even know what lockpicks look like just sitting around though. Steal your food because cabbage is cabbage and we love cabbage. We got apples, lots of apples. Hopefully they don't search the criminals because I am full of stolen goods. Close the door, make it look like I was never there. Oh, this just goes to ramparts. We got a medium. Look at them taking in natural stone for this part of the ramparts. This would be the part you don't want to hit with catapults because it is solid as shit. Touche. Cool, cool, cool. A roof ladder for some reason. Someone's searching. Not great. Wasn't me. I know, that's why I'm doing it, buddy. We're working. Work. All day long. We're gonna work. Oh, wait, hold these sacks. I'm gonna work all day. I'm gonna work all night. We're gonna work till I sing this song. Pretty sure there's a mop song from Bugs Bunny, and he was in a naval ship, a naval outfit. And that song has changed my life. Where it just anytime I'm working or doing something, I play that in my head. And I've tried Googling it and finding it, and I can't. So it's like, is it a made-up memory? Is it not? I truly cannot find it. Can't even find the song because I want to listen to it with my daughter occasionally, and I just can't. I don't know what it's called. Probably like some obvious thing someone can find in 2 seconds. Find work at the gals or find work at the blacksmiths. I have level 30 crafting. If I craft here, I can get
I finished
lockpicks.
hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Ooh.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a better craftsman than you.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
What a dick. Once there was a 3-legged fowl born in our
Well,
village.
depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right. You're a fool, but
Damn
maybe you're
right.
a handy one. So go and make one horseshoe for the groom, all right?
But a horse has 4.
Aye, but Kabat's missing just one, and I ain't going to waste more on him.
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here
Okay, I'll tab real quick now that my PC's warmed up enough to make my left monitor function. Flip it around so everything's set up the way it usually is. Said go through the gate. Hey, the guard went away too. What's up, ma'am?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Uh,
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
uh,
Well, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
okay. Fascinating materials, sketch. Weird that I have to rob the lockpicks. Told me to fire this place up. Looks already fired up. Don't have the stuff to craft any of that stuff, but we can fire up one horseshoe. Hey, it's already a horseshoe. I wonder if the loadout is actually different or if the anvil's right behind me. Nice and hot.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
I wonder if we can actually just let him get executed. I wouldn't be surprised. I hate crafting anything other than swords in this game. Hammer movement just doesn't feel right. Getting kind of used to it, but not right.
I'm halfway there.
Flip it over. I really should go back in the furnace, but we're gonna try and do it without putting it back in the furnace. Whoops.
Oh, this is useless. It's cold.
And it's not cold. You're still sparking. Pull it out. Whack it a few more times.
I've almost got it done.
Hopefully that feels more intuitive on controller because it does not feel great on mouse and keyboard. And I have like a lot of time tracing things in Photoshop, a lot of time free sketching in Photoshop and other things with mice. And like, for it to be weird for me is very odd. Okay, one horseshoe. Also get lockpicks for that? I do. Okay.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
It's like a chain of events of helping people
Burnt
to
the
open
brew
up
in the
more of the
morning,
castle.
And then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I
Why am I wanted here?
do know, and it ain't
Did they
nothing good.
figure out
And
I was
now
stealing
this.
things?
3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The
How was I
lazy
being
bones. Boy!
suspected there?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Well, for whatever reason, the follow option is not working here, so...
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God, thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Hans, are you there?
Henry, is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true.
Whoops.
They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ wounds.
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Well, I'll have to try and get further. I'll manage it somehow.
Just don't get caught.
Old lady let me be here. It's fine. In here. Oh. 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 We're in medieval times. That's the torture chamber. Shut that.
The second toll for Hans.
Super risky. I was hoping that was where all of our stuff was.
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me.
Okay, so that leads to there. We're allowed to be in here now. Said I could have a bite to eat.
What did I... Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ. First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Like the part, but I'm experienced.
Sir, I might not look the part, but I've read a lot.
Don't waste my time with your jokes, you nobody. What would you be able to read?
Species de keep it, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me,
Because
lad.
we're fucking nobles.
I'll examine you and try to make a
Son of a
diagnosis.
bitch.
Yes, that should help.
I mean, this is my highest. There's only one lower, and he seems to like educated.
Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in
stomach
autumn,
ulcers
when
and
it gets
stuff?
colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so.
What?
And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy, but I could brew it. Only, I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, I could use some medical literature.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is also often at a loss. I expect you'll find everything you need in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so, but I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right. Besides caring for your mortal coil, the well-being of your soul shouldn't be neglected, sir.
What do you mean by that?
I think I could pray for your health. A word to angels to ask for their intercession can work miracles. The greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material and spiritual world. And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you is medicine, not talking to angels.
Worth a shot.
Yes. I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind... Oh!
Old man grumpy. I mean, I just don't need it. We're not eating nourishment. They stole a bunch of food downstairs.
Make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared.
second tower? This looks like a fancy ass room. This is an incredibly fancy area. I should probably not be here. $52. I guess I'll borrow that stuff. Oh, there was a door back here.
What's that?
Shit. Okay, back to where I'm allowed to be.
You'll be happy to see him home.
Outside. Get to Thomas. Take care of the horseshoe. Get hold of a stomach potion. So let's go turn in the horseshoe. Or we find a way to get to that other place.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend. Farewell, friend.
Because you're such a pleasant fellow to be around. Upper stables. Not the upper stables. Assuming it's you?
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
Okay.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Yeah.
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Do you have tools?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Oof.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
I mean, I already have lockpicks. Oh, they locked that door on me. Okay. So much for that shortcut. It's convenient while it lasted.
You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go on duty too.
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right then, but nothing better go missing there.
Don't worry.
Blowing my nose.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
It's foul. Why not go to the other kitchen?
Why don't you go to the other kitchen? They're cooking there.
Are you daft? That's the noble's kitchen. We get our food here.
I can see if I've got anything to eat on me.
Hey, I need some decent grub, not some mouldy bread.
Okay.
If you don't want it, I won't force you.
Okay, live your life, buddy. So where is this medical place? Presumably not here, but also fancy. Isn't that a fire risk and a half? There's a guard right here. Good thing I didn't just start robbing the place. Truly didn't even see that fellow.
The third toll. I better get moving.
They're kind of on a time constraint. Ooh, very hard. 17 riding gloves. Beat the cheating die. More lockpicks are good. Got 3. Got it in 1. 4610 Goshen. They're not that great, but I just don't know if I'm gonna need gear or not. I discovered an indulgence chest. These somethings thing. Oh, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Everything is considered robbing and stealing here. I'm actually gonna take this sword because I don't have a sword. Supposed to be in this tower somewhere. This is looking more fancy. Actually be good for some stealth stuff, kind of, sort of. Hearing that coughing and voice right outside somewhere is concerning at best. A better sword. Really high charisma shoes. Book of Verses. Healing effects, oregano. It's weird that that box is all the way up here.
The fourth bell.
Creepy ass attic with floating magical ink. It's in your hidden weird chest. Okay, that was sketch. Nobleman's hat, quiet as a cat. It's weird. You're a very hidden box. So, not this room? Going up, I guess? Feel like it's not much higher. Excellent lockpicking experience here, though. Should steal that torch, to be honest, because I don't have one. But I don't really want to equip anything stolen right now. Weak snaps, so we're taking that. Always got to make it look like everything is fine.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
Uh-huh.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We both know you're lying. The question
Question is why?
Why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
I'm supposed to be here?
They let me out. I have to work off my sentence.
Really? Here? And what kind of important work would that be?
The Chamberlain sent me. He needs something for his stomach.
That slimy toad? If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Some
Maybe you can help
assassin in
me.
you, girl?
Why should I?
Because we're birds of a feather.
How do you mean?
Well, let's just say we both go where we shouldn't be going and take things that don't belong to us.
Oh, really? You must be mixing me up with someone. I just clean up here. And you don't look like someone who knows much.
Really? Didn't you lose a comb by any chance?
What? How did you...
How? I know a thing or two. So, do you believe me?
That was pretty good, I have to admit. And now give it back to me.
As you wish. And now I'm sure you'll be very happy to help me.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that guard right there is, not ideal. Just gonna borrow all of that. Don't really want to start alchemy though. Magician's Journal. Cool. These I'm not actually going to physically read. Is even higher available? The lady up here. Some royalty here? I really like to check your chests, but you exist. You existing means I cannot. I was just partially detected coming in here, so that's a concern. Military sword, helmed hood, lore books. Lots and lots of perfumes. It's a 41 charisma jacket. Another fucking
Bell's
bell.
ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Okay, Hans, we'll save you. Don't worry. I don't know what I'm gonna need to save you and why picking all these chests is a thing I'm insisting on doing, but darn it, we're doing it. If I don't even clear the room, it's just like, oh, chests? It could be someone sitting in a corner. Don't break a pick on a medium. Jeez Louise. Whoa, I actually let go? Balls. I thought we just had it. All for the experience. We're taking that, because that is by far the best sword we have found thus far. Whole castle's gonna be pissed when people go to bed. Realize that I've taken things out of every single chest. Charisma on a lot of those things is really good. Get back down these stairs without this lady being triggered.
What are you doing here?
Just sit down, don't go look if I stole anything. Okay. She's a witness now. There's nothing else hiding in this weird attic space they make us go into. Oh, let's go bring this guy the medicine. I think this was the door out. Oh. Down further? Oh yeah, we went through the kitchen. So I'm curious about that guard. Why he can feed him. It's an oddity. Here's where that comes into play. This is considered trespassing up there. Trespassing here. Kitchen is here.
Sir, about those health problems of yours.
Yes?
I have exactly what you need, sir. Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal, and don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest. Otherwise my potion won't have much effect.
Oh, all right then. I'll try it.
And another thing. I don't want to bother you, sir, but I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Couldn't I go and pray in your chapel?
Ah, that again. Good heavens. Go where you want, boy. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you, sir.
Good shit. Now I'm just allowed to roam where I want. That's still considered trespassing. Find work. Get to Thomas. Get to Thomas is this way.
I'm sorry.
Should be sorry, my friend. I think we've been here. This does look different. Oh, she just checked a chest. Checking chests is not great.
The sixth bell.
Here you are, you
Half the
thief.
time is up.
Surrender at once!
I surrender!
Nah. Time has come for you, and if I don't find those stolen...
Good. Kind of hoping I could talk my way out of it.
Utter no. You'll have to...
Oh,
Took was charcoal. Okay.
I'm sorry.
One cannot believe that that worked with only a 10. Robbing a castle of its defenses. Okay, close that door. Yeah, they're discovering stolen stuff all over this place. We got a second. This looks like a very fancy room with a very hard locked chest in it.
Everyone to me. You there.
Kings die. Not really worth stealing that stuff technically. Just stole a golden crucifix off of this chapel. What the heck is wrong with my Henry character? The things gambling has done to me. Like, we really started this character as a good person character.
Quick. Over there.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray,
Delusional that you
go
think he's gonna
somewhere else.
respond to you. The
The
dude's
chapel is
crazy.
closed, unless you're a priest, which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days, and the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course.
What did I bring? Whatever, someone I looted from that chest. Hopefully it helps him.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And they said 12. We're at 16, 17, 18 rings. What?
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters,
They don't actually kill them.
outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this! Open the gates!
By the luck of all things, right?
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Okay, odds are saved. Last second, a little cliche, but it's fine. Just happens to be saved by the Lord riding in. But luck, that is luck. They got him dressed properly. Did they take all the shit I stole again? I keep resetting my inventory.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
Let's do it. I go with his face. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. But I like it.
You're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed.
Rip.
And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans.
I don't know how long my mic's been muted. I don't even want to think
question
about
is
it.
whether
Son
it's
of a
possible
bitch.
to join fire with water and end up with anything
Way too
but
long is
nasty
probably the
smoke.
answer.
Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over.
Terrible streamer.
As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that.
Might be
time
like
too,
last
sir.
10, 15 minutes.
Only
My
a
mic's
short
just
time
been
ago, we had to
muted.
deal with a similar band.
Hopefully
Then you
no
will
longer.
surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself
His belt is so
visited him
distracting.
to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him
This
that I
belt,
would
man.
like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask
Yeah.
Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called István Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
I'm curious if his horses are better than mine, because I had a pretty damn good horse. Do I magically get my stuff back? No. Love all their stolen stuff. Not all of it's considered stolen, though. It's all you, my friend.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Oh.
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised. Yes, you could, but
This
then
is good.
you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir,
He actually
once
looks
more,
mad
I
too with the body
apologise.
language. It's good for a
And now,
change.
please allow me
I'm
to
just
show you to
blankly
your
standing there.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
Yeah.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit.
You're not wrong.
Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle
Sure,
was
buddy.
built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents.
Oh,
Either
talk
way,
yourself
this
up some
place is
more,
a
buddy.
maze for strangers.
Come on now.
Very easy to get lost.
I don't know if I go that far. Bet my buddy's gonna get lost though. You gonna put me in a fucking jail cell?
Cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well
Back of the
acquainted
head
with
for that
that part
comment.
of the castle, aren't you?
Dick.
All too well, thanks.
Oh hey, we can actually follow this one. It's my horse. Holy shit, that's a good horse. That's the Lord's horse. Can't steal that. Damn. I kinda want to kill that horse and see the gear that's on it. Not gonna lie.
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
What?
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past?
He's talking about rats.
I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
What?
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
Playing me like a fool, buddy.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. Be with you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Done showing me around.
Aye, right away. You shouldn't work so hard.
I think I interrupted his quest to show me actual bed. If I were to guess, it's where the indulgence chest was. But I don't actually know. No, because there's a scribe here. This is the medicine man's space.
Good day to you.
And you too. Oh.
Christ, pardon me.
Okay, ma'am. There were no chests I couldn't interact with. Where am I supposed to sweep? Maybe I shouldn't have interrupted his tour? Yes, he's not still down here.
God bless.
Shit. Couldn't have gone that far, could he? Huh. Skill teacher. Bliss. Actually allowed to leave. Didn't give me my money back either. Well, shit. It's my bloody ass horse. Worse. Better in some aspects, but overall worse.
And?
To talk about the inheritance.
But
Get your
your
things and your
father's
horse
still
so we can
alive,
get going.
isn't he?
Aye, but he drools
I
all
don't know where my
over
things
himself.
are.
And he gets this feeling that his time nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's
Get my things on my horse. But my things part is now the hard part. So I accidentally interrupted that quest.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
What would I be looking for there anyway?
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't say you'll...
He said I could go wherever I needed to go.
How did you ever... Oh, that's that.
Anywhere but there, I guess. Okay. He was leading me in here. So somewhere in here. Ooh, baths. Must be. Must be. Where I'm allowed to sleep. I'm hoping one of you guys can tell me. Here you are.
So, Master Chamberlain.
He's still not telling me,
feeling
though.
Better?
Shit.
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humours are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's a small token of my gratitude. God be with you.
Okay. Still stolen. Some of the stuff is not considered stolen. Oh. Was out there. Can't talk to you anymore. Son of a bitch. Where was he gonna tell me I could sleep? Going in. Probably not in there. Probably not behind a hard locked door either. It's a bath though. Picking hard.
What are you barging in here for?
Honestly, sir, I'm just looking for a place to sleep.
I'd like to...
What is this about?
Normally I would say yes, but I don't have my 7,000 credits. I don't know where I'm allowed to sleep. All these are considered robbing. Actually was never allowed to pick in here because there was a lady in here last time. Whoops. Letter for unknown servant. You look cool as hell, but your stats aren't very great. Hey, man.
That you're taking over there?
Son of a bitch. Well, that sucks. Could technically ditch everything in a box.
I'm on the way. It was you. Halt.
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got you.
What's up, bros?
Return what?
Utter not. You'll have to...
What are you trying to pull on?
Shit.
I can't pay.
In that case...
Let's have a look at that.
Take me away.
Now,
Oh,
let's take
damn
a
it.
look then. Yeah, right. Besides what's missing, this obviously doesn't belong to you either. All right, let's... I'll lock you...
What the fuck? Taking me all the way out of there. I just want to know where I can sleep.
Good morning, my friend. What do you... So, I do. That's... I... Take care, Henry.
Why was he
some
leading
wine.
me in
Of
here
course. It's no problem.
if there's no place to sleep there? One of these shitty rooms? Hey, it is. Why would you walk past this then, bro, and not tell me about it? Okay. We gotta sleep and save. I took my equipment. Did it save my loadouts? No, it did not. Awesome game. Thanks. I really appreciate it. It's the best. Okay, broadsword goes on to every loadout. Let's do the basics here first. Wanderer's pouch in every single one. Belt in every single one. Do a shield and a bow. We're running piercing arrows in all three. Shield, bow, piercing arrows. Okay. Pain in the ass. Sort by value. The basics, and also I guess I forgot to do dagger and torch while we were at it. Okay, dagger, torch, all basics. We're in loadout number 1. 42, 52. You're technically still stolen though, so I shouldn't throw you on. Okay, helmet's on. This hood for now until I can put the other ones on. Chest piece. Need you. You. I'm gonna use a different coat at some point. But in the meantime, we were running belted coat, I believe. Oh, we have way too much shit. It's you on, you on. Belted hose. Could wear the cut purse's shoes. But I must have been wearing the soft shoes just because they have the buff on them. So we're still missing the spurs. And it's just jewelry, which was this necklace and this ring. Puts us at 29 charisma. It's one lower than it should be. I swear I had 30 charisma in this build. Whatever. This should technically just be all my highest charisma shit. Did not expect this to be purple. Interesting. It's fine. Just didn't expect it. That goes on. You're 41. What is what we were wearing? 32? $41, 32, 37. So I guess the fitted coat is now the best thing I could put in that slot. Because technically this doesn't do anything. It's underneath. The less stuff we actually wear, the better it is for our weight. 18, 18, 18. Technically the noble gloves, right? With the rings and shit on them. Best pants? 17, 25 charisma on these boots. Holy crap. Why wouldn't I wear these? Don't know. Curious how this doesn't bump me up. I guess it makes my conspicuous ludicrously high. Actually, it averages out to really not add that much. Pointy shoes. I'm gonna avoid the super pointy shoes, I think. Just wearing the cup purses in that outfit. Okay, back to this one. Fancy boots. We're so capped where it just doesn't matter. This is the outfit I might end up getting rid of too. We're so far over 30. Oh, we need spurs though. Spurs on. Empty, empty, empty. Those are really the best pants. No, just the pants I have on by default. 16. That's technically the cut through ones are still the best here. The 17. Okay, stealth outfit should be fairly easy. It should just be cut purse, cut purse. I think we were actually just running random leather gloves. I would swap to this to get the bonus for blacksmithing. Upper shoes. The spurs are actually a detriment on this build. Making sure there's nothing that's just flat better. Male collar actually brings my noise down. That doesn't make any sense. It says it's plus 96 noise. It brings the noise down. What? It usually makes a noise. The higher noise, the louder it is when you move, and thus the more likely it is to be detected by enemies. Sneaking will reduce your noise level considerably. Sprinting will do the opposite. Isn't that random? Putting a mail caller, and they must have a number wrong somewhere behind the scenes, stat-wise, for that to be the case. I think we're all done with inventory management. Why is there all this random ass clothing in here?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
I'm allowed to be here, you fucking bastard.
Never mind then.
Technically wearing stolen goods currently, though. She bring stolen goods means I should to read that one. I should rest it out until they're not considered stolen before I walk out of this room. Otherwise, bad things could happen. I don't even know if this room is technically safe, so bad things could happen just in general in here. Oh, even reading lore books matters. Okay. I think we actually were wearing the glasses in this loadout because it didn't change the max charisma, and I just get the buff. All books have been read. Don't know if reading any of that stuff actually matters. Okay, the rest we already know. Books, player. Things we're done just carrying around all the time. Memento this on a big day. Reroll up to 3 dice. Can be used once per game. Holy crap. Only I needed any of those dice. Put the dice away. Lion's perfume away. I'm actually going to pull those back out. Why I put them away, I don't know. So I actually need to repair my shit. Please tell me I put my 7,000 Grosian in here. Oh no, gave it to my character. Okay. Not to be quite upset about all that. Armor's kit, blacksmith's kit, cobblers, marksman kits. To repair all of our shit. Okay. Why am I at 199 still? The food? Oh, I have a whole bunch of materials on me. That'll do it. Still a little high? We have a lot of food. Strength will keep. Actually need to pull out some food. Really must just be the freaking food. Why did I close that? What did I just take out? Back in. Food, we need pots. Should put me at what, like 8? 9. Okay, that's enough saves. Shut the door. 24-hour period. I didn't quite click on 24 hours, but so be it. How long until this shit isn't stolen anymore is the question. Think we're in the clear now? Sleep and save the night away. Head out in the wee hours of the morning. Save the game. Kill the Lord's horse if possible. Very tempted to go try and fiddle around in the Lord's room, actually. Actually do that. I'm curious. What kind of gear the Lord's got. Let's be about. We have to kill the demons also before we leave here, which I'm pretty sure they're just talking about rats. Put on sneaky outfit. Or the Lord's room. As high as I could get in this tower. Well, here's his room. You can do anything to him? You talk with him. Honestly, his shit's not that impressive. Stores his gear? Where does he store that armor he rolled up in at the freaking cutscene? That's what I want to know. 30. Decorative headpiece. Okay, so it's not there. Technically he's a lord, right? Got more than one room. Where is it? There it is. Oh, life potion, silver badge of doppelganger. Nothing. Empty. Empty 4. Speech went up. Why did this keep going? Is there actually something at the end? No. Say, that's weird. Praying thing. Peacock ladies thing. This is Han's room. So confused. This was the Lord's room. Lord shares a room this close to all these other people? Okay. Live your life, I guess. Still want to know where you keep all your good shit. Because that was not your good shit. Got an armory? Pretty sure this just goes up to the chapel, right? Already robbed all this stuff. Oh, very disappointing in the Lord's gear. Oh, did I not pick that one? Did not. I did not see this one in this corner. Expected better from you, my lord. Pretty sure that's on par with what I have. Take your lord book. Nope, still disappointed, buddy. Another one of those hoods. If it's a different color. I don't think it is, but we'll check it. Sorry, buddy. Thief. Addicted to gambling, and it turned me into a thief. Where do you poop to? No idea. Where do you keep that armor set you rolled it in? Where'd you guys keep it? Not down here, that's for sure. Need to be careful when I wander to. I know near the jail cells these dudes get fucking picky about things. So actually swap to a 30 charisma set. is this? Ah, I knew every castle had an emergency. Oh shit, exit. So do these just connect? They do.
Here you go.
What's up, buddy?
Take it.
Have a cooked chicken. Been a while since I've seen you. Locked a door we can't interact with. Well, that's creepy. Oh, so that's their well. They have gold. A mining axe and a torch down here? Interesting. Where that creepy door goes. But this is probably for later. I'm pretty sure nothing else. This was just the torture room, which we don't talk about. More cell rooms. No one cleaned up after this dude got killed here, and whatever bodily fluids those are, we don't need to talk about. Huh.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
It's a damn nice horse. 49 speed, 388 capacity. Alta. Yep, for fucking science, right? Nobody saw this. Can I not kill Alta? Damn. I just wanted to see what gear it had on it. Well, that was the for science part. Checked all the chests in there. Coal house. Should be in my sneaky clothes for this, but here we are. Trying to think of where they hide the frickin' Lord's armor and weapons. Just a bathroom. It's one of the places where it's probably better to be here at night or during the day because the guards aren't actually in here. It's weird that there's a very hard here, unless this is where all the guards keep their shit. Pale hood with a coat of arms. Just want to see what that looks like. Different textures, night shields. Nothing too special. Is that all this place was? Watch out, puppy. Yeah, we can go higher. I mean, a few things. Why do they got soldiers sleeping on benches and there's an empty bed there? Sad face. Super fucking bad idea on my part here, so we're gonna save this again. Got soldiers like all around me, right next to me. Hunting sword. Why is this so very hard? Get out of here before people wake up. Wasn't me.
Good to see you.
Resident blacksmith house? I'm glad my lockpicking is very high now. Knight's pouch. I don't think I have that, so we'll take a knight's pouch. Pretty sure these aren't actually better than what I have, but I'm gonna take one just because I can. To compare. Lady here. Feel bad for these people that are sleeping on benches. You can't even get them like a fucking cot or something. You obviously don't sleep because you're a bad guy. You're my buddy's horse. So the Lord's armor just isn't around. Like, there's no way it's down here in any of these places. But I guess they gotta do it to first stop us from stealing it. Crazy for it to be down here in one of these places. This is just like where criminals and stuff are. Really? Even an easy they're gonna make me do and not use Master Thief? Okay. Just working on leveling skills. Okay, that's that whole building. Your gate. Technically, the horse rode in down here. There was a ladder outside that goes to somewhere weird in here. I've now noticed some weird shit, so I'm being looked for technically. I did leave doors open and everything. Super sneak? Yeah, there was stuff over there. Ah! Search long enough, you'll find something. Gotta play that jumping game though. It's not this game's strong suit. Oh, you don't have to play a jumping game. Scratched message. Golden chalice. Lockpick. Scratched message. What are you? This is my stuff. Where the hell am I supposed to hide it so you'll finally leave it alone? If I find out someone's taking anything from me again, I'll kick their arse. Not bad. Oh, I stole your shit again. Is it you? I think it's him. What's up, puppy? Cobbler mat. So dangerous to do on this, to open middle of the street.
Hands off that lock!
Yep, that's what I meant.
Where is everyone?
Ooh, boo-hoo, people. We're gonna swap outfits here real quick.
Said surrender.
I surrender.
Try to pick a lock.
27?
Please, this is all.
Oh, that's taken care of. Do you want me to arrest you again, or what?
Oh, I'm trying to leave. Alright, everyone's waking up. Oh, get over yourself yelling at my dog, dude. What time is it? Oh, it's 6 a.m. Everyone's waking up. Touche. Shit. Shit. Okay. Alright, get over yourself. Wasn't me. The heck? We got a weird place ladder up there. Really not climb this? Actually, I don't think there's anything over there. It's just weirdly placed. Excuse me. Pull the torch out. Let's wait till midnight again. Still really curious where this Lord's armor went. conspicuous sneaky set. This is in a way harder chest. Here's the very heart I was expecting for a guardhouse. We might not actually get this one. We're gonna cancel that. Oh, there was actually lag there. Oh, I didn't get detected. Okay then. This one's actually really hard. It'd be the most difficult one I've come across yet. I can see why, it's just still none of it's really that good. No one's sleeping up here. This is how the very hards usually go. There was someone sleeping up here.
Huh? You're not allowed here! Clear off! You can't just stroll in here!
Oh, I'm leaving, buddy. Just taking a look-see. Okay. So the Lord comes in, fully kitted out with some crazy stuff. Then it magically vanishes somewhere in this castle, and I cannot find it. Pretty sure we've done just about every chest. I say just about. There's obviously things and places I could miss. But I'm pretty thorough, right? Whose horse is this? My horse parked up next to the Lord's horse. They'll want to kill you and see what gear's on you, or just take you and make you mine. So disappointing about the Lord's stuff, though. This just connects to that part. Oh. I don't even really have like an armory or anything as far as I could tell. Why are you locked? Or do they just reset all the chests 'cause it's a new day? We did level some things up though, acting a fool in here. Agility. Still don't know what I want out of you. Thievery. Persistent picking lock, picking locking, +3 in thievery. Should just pick these up for when I'm forced to use one hand. We would be very stealthy when picking locks and lockpicks people from a distance. No one will notice anything. Huh. I guess we'll get that. Board stuff. This is just a basement. Silver cross with the garnet. I guess I missed that when I was first robbing this place. This is still the same nothingness, right? Oh, losing it. It's close, yeah. Same nothingness. Into mass. Ooh. What are you? Where's Razor? What's the difference? Technically, it weighs slightly less. It is named. All this shit is just the same. Already gone through here. Where my buddy's sleeping. Just, there's gotta be. The freaking other lord had better stuff than this guy. And the other lord was like a nobody. That goes up to the chapel. It's like the other guy had lordly swords and shit like that. I mean, I guess I'm gonna consider this a pretty thorough search and shakedown, and we just didn't find shit. Other than much disappointment. Okay. We've been a thief in the night long enough. Sleep it up. Then go hunt some demons, which I'm guessing are rats. Why is this a hard lockpick door? Isn't this where I sleep? Shut that? Why is there a very hard, like, merchant's chest in here? Watch this be where all of his shit is. Oh, this must be the blacksmith's vendor. This is just a crazy amount of stuff. That is a very large upgrade. I think. Technically not in the right kit to compare this stuff. I mean, I have to just hit take all on this, right? There's way too much money in that to not. And it has all the recipes I want. And it's 2 feet away from a freaking gear chest. Like, what? Okay, then. Guess now we actually do some comparisons. As predicted, the sword is like a side grade just because of the blunt damage and the durability. Lots of piercing arrows are 15, ordinary arrows are 100, piercing bolts. There's still no upgrade in that. This I want to put on just because it's different. This is a significant upgrade. 10, 33, 18. Ooh, this is actually technically a different color and an upgrade. Interesting that these male coat of arms actually are an upgrade. Just a wee bit. I want to find a tier 3 one. Kind of surprised if there was any other upgrades in there. You're only an upgrade because you take up the boot slot and double dip. So you actually give ×2 stats. My phone, not yours. I think they already read this. Holy stuff, Batman. I do that too much. Oh, if I hit escape there, it doesn't actually pull me away to it. Okay. That is such an insane chest to put that close to a drop-off point. Said I don't have a knight's pouch, right? We're using a shitty pouch. Using Wanderer's pouch. Okay, everyone's been swapped over now. No idea how long all this stuff's gonna take to not get stolen, but yeah. Free is free, right? Technically really want to throw the stuff to my horse. We're gonna wait for it to become unstolen. And the fact that you have 4 ordinary sword guards, Tuxedo steel, just all right there for stealing is crazy. And the repair kits. Cheap wine. Technically, I'm in stolen gear. To my wife. One piece is still stolen. This is no longer considered stolen, though. I didn't just equip it if we were going to do this wait around thing for stolen goods. I don't know. Oh, we're getting very hungry though. Everything is spoiled. We actually wait till midnight. just for shits and giggles, does this chest really reset every single day? If so, this is just stupid.
Hey! You're not allowed here!
Ooh.
That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong!
Literally just a guard sitting in there? Shay guard. You knew what was up. And you weren't wrong. I mean, it's not fully reset, but I mean, it's reset enough to be over the top. No penis. I think. I mean, given you'd actually have to sell all this crap and wait for it to lose its left status, like that's just not hard to do just playing the game. But I think this is why people say playing this game as an honest person is incredibly hard. Playing as a thief is very easy. Those crafting mats is just crazy. Dang it, I just put my badge away. Badge. Just do one day. Ooh, you're tired. This is the most tired I've ever made my character. So how much respawns in one 24-hour period? Oh boy. My character is broken. Why is my character doing some dumb shit? Okay. This chest is broken. No idea. That is just weird. Guess we'll try and see if sleeping fixes it. I want to know what just resets in a singular day. I guess another way to know is just go talk to the blacksmith.
Show me your...
So I'll have all of this stuff back in stock. Knights horseshoes, this That's just a crazy amount of mats for him to restock every day.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
How much money did he have?
I'll have a look at the...
0. So his money didn't restock.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
It's
I'm
rats.
glad to hear it.
It's the
Give
Black
those
Plague.
demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Okay, buddy.
Here you go.
There you
Take
go.
it.
So you're the blacksmith. I actually want to make a knight's sword. So I want to do. I want to look here. I thought I learned knight's sword. I'm an idiot. What did I learn then? Really just the knight's horseshoes and I'm an idiot? Huh. Guess I'm an idiot? Oh boy, I hit the wrong button. So many mistakes were just made. Son of a bitch. I just held E. This might actually crash the game. Yeah, like I said. Son of a bitch. Holding E there. Loots all. We just looted all. And dare I say we have a lot of stuff in there to hit the loot all button. A lot of stuff. Which is actually funny. Just yeeted the game closed. Continue. Okay then. Luckily we actually rested right before that. So I think technically I just have to talk to him about the rats again.
Nothing.
If the
Of course.
give the
Tell me.
you know inside the
All right.
What do you need, sir?
I'll have a
Right
look.
here for a second. Double check something. He only has nice horseshoes. Touche, my friend. Touche. We did swap out the dagger, right? Yes. I need food. Is there a vendor up here? Down here for food?
The chamber.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Farewell.
Okay. Just creating a laundry list of nonsense to get rid of rats. I was kind of hoping you were a food vendor. Is there a food vendor? I don't think so. Cobbler. Shrine, skill teacher, sharpening wheel, dice. Actually, I said the servants or the not the upper class get food over here.
Take care now.
It's considered stealing. Dang it.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but
It's my phone, not yours.
everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see their hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course.
Jeez
Everyone
Louise,
knows
people.
the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every
Medieval
third
times, I
drop
swear.
must be twice as big as the ones before it.
Fuck
I'll
this.
take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is but most of all, don't forget.
9 drops, middle of the night, blah, 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 blah. Shh, okay. Okay. First things first, this room sounded the easiest to deal with.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Okay. That one was the easiest. Can you teach me new fighting techniques?
I'd like to learn a new
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Crushing blow weapon
I
technique?
like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
Yes.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
All right. As I already said, often mainly brute force will help you in a fight. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face with the shaft. Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. That will definitely ruin your opponent's day. Now come and try it a few times.
Sweet.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you are not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little trick. It is actually a simple blow with the back of the hand to the opponent's neck. I was taught it by a good old Franciscan, back when I was studying. I wonder what became of him.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
But of course, it's kind of a useful little ruse. First, you kick your opponent between the legs and pretend you're losing your balance. But at that moment, you swing the back of your hand at his neck. It won't put a blow down, but it'll give you time to attack again. Now come and try it a few times.
I'd like to learn...
Certainly. As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful and an absolutely nimble weapon. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to learn how to fight with one. I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
Sure.
That sounds good.
300 credits?
Teach
Why
me
not?
that. As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times.
Okay.
I see you've got a...
I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead to the thief's hoard. They wanted to go looking for it, but I took the map from them. Want to play for it?
Sure.
I'll gladly play for the map.
Let's get to it then.
Sorry, buddy.
Maybe you're
You
not
see me
for the
playing
first
dice here,
time,
buddy?
But you can't beat me.
I don't think you ever met my completely stacked deck, which in theory can't ever lose. I win. GG.
Sakura. Here, take it. I reckon I'll stay away from dice for a while.
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the local castle garrison. I reckon he sensed he was in danger, and he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road, and they nearly got us.
How were you ambushed?
How was your company ambushed? What happened exactly?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
And what went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over us.
Why do they call you Black Brotosh?
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's
Bartosz?
just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Every swordsman has a nickname, you know? Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a highborn knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his entire life.
Oh, sorry. I suppose I should call you sir.
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Digging it?
You must have been honored when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Burgo was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Sorry, but
It's an okay castle.
we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still afford it.
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I dabble in poetry a bit, that's all. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs a fortune, and I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more
Excuse
time
me.
fighting than studying at university, and I came out of it alive. So I reckoned that's where my talent lies.
Where did you learn to fight?
Where did you learn to fight?
Why the
I've
aggressive?
dedicated the last 5 years of
Where
my
did you
life
learn to
it.
fight? Like what?
I travelled a lot and was taught by several masters.
I'd like to see the world too. But I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty
It's not
of
necessarily
swordsmen
true,
Prague
but
who'll
sure.
train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor and a peerless master of the longsword.
Sounds good, buddy. Should practice fight him, but unfortunately, my daughter is awake, so I'm going to have to head out. So I do appreciate y'all stopping by and checking it out. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing the game. We'll see you all in the next one.